welcome back to Creative Tuesdays with Liz. I'm very excited again to be here, just like always, and I hope that you guys are too. And if you are ready, we will go ahead and get started on today's art project. Today we are going to be making a stuffed leaf. It's just kind of like a puffy little leaf with some paper. We're going to use our leaf template, or you can draw your own leaf shape. We'll use some plastic bags that you would get from grocery shopping, so we're going to do a little recycling. And you'll need some colored pencils or markers or crayons, whatever kind of coloring utensils you like best, and scissors, and then you'll need a stapler. And I'll also show you a different way to put it together with some string. I know I didn't mention this last week, but I was just thinking in case you felt like you really didn't want to use staplers or a staple or anything like that, and I'll show you how to tie it with a string, another way to do it. But so you are going to get your leaf shape, and you can, like I said, either draw your own or use the template, and you're going to cut it out, and you're going to need two pieces. You're going to need two pieces. So, and a good way to do it, you can fold your paper in half. You can stack papers together, a couple of papers together, and that way you can get more than one cut out while you're only doing the time it takes to cut one. So kind of save you a little bit of time there if you stack them or fold your paper over. But for each leaf you will need two pieces of your leaf paper. So we'll get this cut out all the way. And then you can just start to decorate it any way you want to. So I'll get two of them here. You can do both sides. You can do just the front. You can do it any way that you want to. Again, I just really want you to have fun with this and just enjoy making it. And it's a neat little something you might could put out for Thanksgiving time or anything like that. So I'm going to start to, you could write things that you're thankful for on it if you wanted to, but you don't have to. You can just color it and decorate it. You can make it look like a real leaf that you would find on the ground outside that's fallen off the trees once that they've turned those really pretty orange and yellow and red colors. So that might be a thing. You might when all the rain clears up and everything, you can go outside and look around and see what kind of colors of leaves you can see. This time of year there's a whole lot of colors that you can see in them. But so we'll just color and decorate it. I want you just to have fun with it. And you could do a couple of them, more than one if you wanted to, and you can give them to people. So you can just put all kind of little designs on it. Like I said, you can write things you're thankful for. You can do your name. Just any way that you wanted to do this. Fill it up with colors. You could do it just a whole solid color if you wanted to. I'm going to use some lavender purpley colors here. So you can just have some fun with it. And if you need to pause the video at any time so that you can get something, or if you need to go to the restroom or have a sip of water or anything, you can pause it and then come back and press play whenever you're ready. Or if you needed to get a few more materials ready, however that you needed to do, it is just fine. You can mix all kinds. You can mix markers and crayons. You can do colored pencils and crayons. If you have watercolor, you can paint it, although you will have to wait a good bit of extra time for it to dry before you would put it together. So, but you can still watercolor paint it if you want to, and then you could just wait for it to dry. Press pause while your paper's drying, and then you can come back and press play. I also wanted to let you know that next week we will be having a new video, something for Thanksgiving. So on the 22nd we'll have a new video. But the next 3 weeks after that, the week December the 1st, 8th, and 15th, those videos are going to kind of be repeat videos. So they're not going to be a new video that will come out, but then another new video will be out on December the 22nd. Something for Christmas, just in time for Christmas. So next week we'll have a Thanksgiving video, and then the next 3 weeks will be repeat videos, and then the week after those, on the 22nd, is when a new video will come again. So we can get ready to come together and do something for Christmas and just kind of start to feel festive and joyous. And I'm sure everybody's really kind of already starting to get in a Thanksgiving mood and a Christmas mood. It's just, hopefully you can think about some cheerful, happy things and just start to feel good and get ready for the holidays that are coming. So yeah, I want you just to color your leaf. You can, like I said, mix it, color it solid, do your name. Put a little bit of orange in the middle here. And a little bit of lighter orange on the rest of it. There we go. Fill some of these little circles in orange. Those are some good fall colors. All right. So when you get ready to stuff it and get it put together, you're going to first of all staple up or close up half of it, any half. You can do it like this and stuff half. You can do it this way and then stuff it from there. But you do need to start to close it up some just so that you can have a way to stuff it, because it would be very hard to stuff it before it even starts to get put together. So you'll put your pieces together, and then you can go around with your stapler. And also in a minute, like I said, I'll show you how to put it together with some yarn. Okay. And so I'm just going all the way up to here on both sides. That's how far I'm going to put it together to start with. If you wanted to have them put together before you started decorating, that would be fine to do as well. So you'll have your kind of like a pocket for it. And so that's something that's easy to stuff. It's a lot easier to stuff something that has the bottom closed up so that it won't fall out. So you can just get some of your plastic grocery shopping bags, and you can ball them up and then stuff it in there. You can stuff it really tight. You can put a whole lot of stuffing in there, or just a little bit to make it a little puffy. So I think I'm going to use one bag on this one, and then it'll just kind of have that little bit of puffiness to it. And then you'll go around and you will close it up. Now, it might be a little bit more difficult closing it up once you've stuffed it, so you're going to need to make sure that you really hold the ends together and that they're lined up well. and just go around the rest of it and get it stapled closed. And there's your puffy leaf. Now this is a very good thing for anybody that you're trying to get them to practice their gross motor skills with throwing and catching, because these are very light. It is not going to hurt anybody to try to teach them to toss it or to try to catch it. So that's always something fun you can do with them once your student or whoever has colored it and decorated it and made it. Just see how, if they can try to toss it or catch it. Sometimes those skills can be a little difficult. It might take some a little longer to get those skills down. But so you could do that. You could play a hot potato game with it. So you can have all kinds of fun with your stuffed leaf. Also, now this is the two pieces here. So I'm just going to show you how you would do that really quick if you felt just like you just really did not want to use the staples. But I'm saying you would need to go around and punch holes all around the sides. And then the first thing you would do, you would take a long piece of yarn and you would start at the bottom. Again, you'd have to put just half of it together to start with. So you would need to just tie it. I'd start on the side over here so that I could just go all the way around one complete side there. The bottom, and you would tie it. Just kind of tie it in a little knot right there. And then you can always go back and trim off the excess. So to do that, and this is some long yarn, a long piece, so it might take some pulling and tugging. So the hole where I tied it to, I'm going to go up to the hole above that one, and I'm going to put it in. It looks like the front to you, but it would be like the back side if you were doing yours. So you'll pull it up through the back side, and you're not going to pull it all the way through yet. You're going to have some slack left in it. Because then what you'll do, you'll take the end, you're going to put the end through the slack that's hanging, and then you're going to pull it tight. You pull the rest of it tight. Okay, so that it kind of connects them all together. Now, you don't have to do it that way. You can just loop them all the way around and kind of lace it that way. You didn't have to loop it through the slack, but that's just another way just to kind of help it stay together. It gives it just an extra little border. So you could do it that way, and I'll do another stitch that way. So pull it up from the back side. Pull it not quite all the way through, and leave yourself a little slack. And then you'll put your end of the string through the slack, and then you will pull it tight. And so it just kind of creates an extra edge to go around it. But if you didn't want to do it that way and you just wanted to let your student or your child lace it, then you just would come up through the back side each time and pull it tight every time. You wouldn't worry about leaving slack or anything like that. So I'll show you the difference in how that would look. And look through this one. And I'm just going right up to the next one above it and pulling it in through the back side. See, and it will stay together that way, where you would be able to have your pocket and stuff it. But just for more of a little decorative edge, if you wanted to make it more decorative, you could do it that way, where you loop it through your slack and everything. But I hope that everybody has enjoyed this today, and please do take a picture of it and post it on social media and tag us, the Lancaster County Council of the Arts, in it. And I look forward to next week as we come together and create something for Thanksgiving. I will see you then. Thanks.